Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of people here in the entertainment industry. I'm from the tech space, and I think those lines are now being blurred as we see entertainment very closely working with the integration of technology and, of course, with AI. Um, this is a topic that has been of interest for quite a few years now, and I've been in the industry for almost 30 years, catering to technology and how it integrates into the world of entertainment. And this passion has driven me to, of course, bringing a whole new level of how we understand our audience today, because that's a major component of how we choose what goes in events and how do we make sure there's a high level of engagement. So we are dealing with almost 100 years of genres of audience that have transformed every few decades. And what we are seeing here on screen are different genres. I'm guessing many here in the crowd are in the latter three. So how many are here from Gen Y, millennials? Do we have millennials in the house? Okay. All right, so you all will probably understand what I'm saying on a few other slides. But the generations after that have, of course, changed. We have seen a big digital transformation. Today's generation is digitally native. They wouldn't even know what a physical phone looked like. They wouldn't know how physical call sheets were called at events. Everything would be digital in their era when they enter our industry. So the transformation is going to be quite radical. And what we will see in this new generation is going to be a big drop in the attention span. Just like we have here, many of you have with devices, your phones are buzzing, your iPads are buzzing, your watch, your Whoop. Later on, we probably have things, in our bodies that are going to vibrate and give us haptic feedback, time to stand, time to pee, time to drink. So all of this integration of tech is going to be a big digital distraction, which means we come to a scenario like this where the engagement ratio at approximately 20%, 100% of the audience has been lost in 20 minutes. So if you're designing content, if you're designing entertainment, we have to make sure that we're engaging with the audience at a whole new level. If you want to have a high retention of attention for your audience, it means everything that is choreographed, everything that is curated, every piece of content has to now evolve to a new level, which means we are entering the age of phygital. The phygital era means blending the physical world with the digital world, where your devices are part of the events, technology is part of the events, and everything that you do is in some way integrated by tapping on a third sense. Till the early 2000s, the model of communication of content was audio and visual. Just like the cinemas and at events, it was always content you see and what you hear. You never engaged with it, but you sat and watched. Because you didn't have distraction, there was a high retention value. Today that has changed. We need to jump into an age of interactivity to engage a third sense. When you engage a third sense is when you start to get attention of your audience and get a higher retention rate, which means moving into this new generation of entertainment. And then with the use of AI, the age of AI is going to change that to predictive and eventually autonomous. So having said that, there are a lot of terminologies we've been hearing in the industry, VR and then the MRs and the Metaverse and everything. All of this, if I have to say it together as one term, it's the extended reality. It's extending reality between our physical world and our digital worlds. And how does that happen? Using technology that gamify. And gamifying through entertainment is going to be the game changer for us in our industry and how we integrate technology with the entertainment we provide and the content that we provide. Like here, for instance, we all have tried VR. None of us are saying that's our go-to platform for visual interaction. Why? It's because of the dizziness and the technology that doesn't allow you to engage for too long in that space. So now hardware is obviously evolving. Like you can see here, the rotor chair, which gives you the option of engaging in a VR space without feeling dizzy or losing balance, which means it keeps you grounded, but it moves with your motion. So those are new tech, which is again going to be game changers in our industry on how we bring a whole new level of entertainment engagement using technology. Again, through AR and VR, there are many other technologies like 6DOF, 6 degrees of freedom, that is racing simulators brought into the entertainment industry, giving you fly-through experiences, gamified experiences that change the way you let your audience consume the content. Stepping into this space where it's audio-visual plus haptic feedbacks plus sound with the effects of wind or etc., adding different layers of interactivity. which again engages the audience, not letting them communicate with their personal devices and get distracted, which means a higher retention of knowledge. So if you're in this space of digital interaction, today we are all on the floor. I have been here for almost 2 hours, but I've only met probably 10 people over these 2 hours here. And I want to meet a lot more that are aligned with the way I engage in my entertainment space. So now real-time participation using applications is going to gamify the whole experience, using live data. Like you can see here, that's a monolith that was installed at Jumeirah, in Madinah Jumeirah, using live data. These are some examples, of course, on how we engage digital into the space. The age of intelligence obviously is in this spiral world right now, which is rapidly jumping into these different zones of adoption. Just for instance, if you look at the adoption rate, what you're seeing, the purple strip is Netflix. It took approximately 9 years for it to reach 10 million users. And the first one is ChatGPT OpenAI. 3 days. 3 days to cross the subscription of what Netflix took 9 years. Today, we're talking about almost 100 million users per day on the platform, which means we today in the entertainment industry have to take advantage of these platforms. I'm not saying of ChatGPT or OpenAI. I'm talking about AI in general, to capitalize on our engagement, to make it more personalized, and then change the way we stage our performances, the way we stage our content, moving from the traditional methodology into the next, which is AI in mixed media, which changes the way we engage and personalize the experiences. And then, of course, beyond that, which is creating a whole ecosystem using AI agents and so on and so forth. Of course, I have less time, so I'm not going to dive too deep into that. An example is sentiment analysis, which will go to change, again, the way we analyze how our performances or our entertainment or our content has engaged with audience. Imagine if I had cameras here today on the floor, which is possible already, the technology is available. I can analyze and tell how many people were paying attention to my content. I can have a live data dashboard which tells me how many people were happy with the content based on facial reaction. I can have information on how many male, how many female, and what's the average age group. All this just from having cameras in the room and scanning faces without taking personal data. So that's going to change the way we use technology, and then have live count of how many people, where's the red zones, places getting too busy. We want to divert people and bring them to an area where there's something else happening, but we want to reduce the crowd on one corner. That can be done through analysis and having live data being pushed through NFCs. So edge computing, again, is a technology that will change this for us. The foundation is being set. iPhone 16 announced that, where you have cloud-based AI now coming to your device, which is happening on your device. People will get aware of the fact and then will be happy that they're reaching a whole new level of personalized security on their devices. And then you'll have this kind of tech stacks that will change the game for us in the future. So just to close, a few exciting tech that is in the making and engaging through having mixed media performances and entertainment at events. Like you can see here, Smart Glass. This is using the same concept. If those of you have seen Minority Report, 2002 movie, where Tom Cruise is interacting with glass, that is actually possible today. You have glass. I was playing with it in mid-air in my lab, and we interact and have fluid reactions in real time. These kind of technologies are available today, which could be part of an opening act, part of an opening show, part of the content creation or a delivery or a launch event. And sorry, the earlier one, what you saw was volumetrics. Volumetrics are, again, one of the greatest inventions, I would say, in the space of holograms, because holograms till now have always been an illusion, and that has completely changed the game with volumetrics. So to summarize and wrap this up, do step into my channel and see more of all that I've showed right now. I think moving forward, the engagement technology is going to completely blur lines between the physical world and the digital world. And we need to start integrating AI and ride the wave as it comes, and then evolve with the new tech that's in the market, and then have this synergy between technology and entertainment and content curation. So that's it for me. That's my channel. You all will have a lot of videos there that are available from all the tech that I presented and a lot more. And I hope you all liked my 10 minutes quick presentation. And that's all on tech in the industry. Thank you. I hope you'll enjoy it.